Hi everybody, my review is on the movie Guardians of the Galaxy, which opened up on August 1st. But before I get to the summary and everything, I just want you to know that I am going to be putting video footage up of San Diego Comic-Con 2014 or 2014. I've been editing it recently and I'm still working on it, but I'll get it up in the coming days. But right now, let's get on with the review. I'm sorry, I got this heartburn problem. Acid reflux. But anyways, here's the summary of the movie. In the far reaches of space, an American pilot named Peter Quill finds himself the object of a manhunt after stealing an orb coveted by the villainous Ronan. And this object, makes, can make somebody godlike, make them very powerful. And Ronan, he wants that. He wants to become some kind of godlike power in the universe or in the galaxy or whatever. So, so that's where the Guardians of the Galaxy come in. They try to stop him because he has evil intentions and all that. So I think this was a good movie. I was really impressed by it. The movie really has a little bit of everything, and it's got humor, some comedy in it, some humor, romance, action, drama, suspense. I mean, it has all those elements in it, and I think they did a beautiful job with doing that. One of the characters, named Rocket, who's a raccoon, I kind of found it ironic that his closest friend, named Groot, played voiced by Van Diesel. I find it kind of ironic that a raccoon's best friend is a walking tree. I mean, you can, it's kind of interesting, but it's kind of funny in a way too. And but the movie had some flaws in it. Like for instance, there was a scene where Peter Quill, also known as Star Lord, because he calls himself Star Lord. There's a scene where he's out in space, and he has got an oxygen mask on. It's just a helmet thing he wears on his head, and he uses it to survive out in space. Now, you need more than just a mask or a helmet if you're out in the vacuum of space. You need an entire suit to protect you from the elements of space. I mean, there's the extreme cold out there, there's radiation, there's micrometeorites. You need more than just a small little helmet mask on your face. Of course, it is forgivable because this is science fiction, fantasy, comic book all balled up into one. So, maybe that mask is some kind of advanced technology that I don't know, but it's forgivable because of the kind of movie it is. And there was a couple instances like that, but I think the science in that is forgivable, because of the kind of movie it is. Another flaw I saw was like the spaceships. The spaceships, you could kind of see the CGI, but it really wasn't a big deal. But I think overall this was a great movie, and I'm looking forward. I've never been a big fan of Guardians of the Galaxy. I've never really got into the comic books or anything like that. But after seeing this movie, I could really get into this. I really could, and there is going to be another one made because at the very end of the movie, it said Guardians of the Galaxy will return. And and so there's going to be another one, and they had some pretty cool characters in there. Like Yondu, some character named Yondu. You'll see him in this movie. He's like a blue dude with a mohawk, like a red mohawk or something, and it's pretty funny. Some of these characters are pretty funny. But it is a good movie. I highly recommend it. And you know, if you stay a little bit, you know, because Marvel movies are always known for this. But if you stay just a little bit late, you know, like after all the credits pass by and everything, you know, well into the credits, kind of wait around because there's a scene with Howard the Duck. Now you know who Howard the Duck is. I mean, if you're a comic book geek, you know who Howard the Duck is. He's that duck that looks like Donald Duck, but he's got a big cigar and he comes from another planet. So I can see where that could have something to do with this movie. But yeah, you know, so they show a clip of Howard the Duck, and you know, if you remember in the 70s, and there was always that character on the comic books with a cigar, the duck. So yeah, it was pretty funny, you know, at the end. So just, you know, kind of watch for that. But yeah, it's a good movie. Thumbs up. A. Can't wait for the Blu-ray. Can't wait for the Blu-ray. I mean, this movie is going to be nice to own. I love space movies. I love comic book movies, and this movie has it all in one. So go see it. It's getting a lot of good reviews, making a lot of good money. I don't believe you'll be disappointed. Okay, everybody, take care. That's my review, and everybody, have a good one. All right, take care.